toasted Winston Sachet with smile.
Just to see how often it does pop up.
There'll be a lot of people though that will be getting really murder.
What do you
Where they quickly just like, what's the thing? And I'm like, I'll never think about what happened while I was wearing that outfit.
Yeah, there is always something kind of special about seeing people dressed up fancy, like in their clothes. Hopefully not a photo, but they happen. And you're like, oh man, I really did not live up to the clothing.
Uni balls are a big time for that, particularly mud fights. I remember my sister was involved in some sort of epic mud fight with in an outfit that was like a custom made
that was pretty embarrassing. You're sitting here in the hospital going, I'm the only one in a suit here.
Well, I remember one member of All Time Music in particular at an Aria's after party, there was like a fish was a part of the catering, and they
a whole
fish, and they'd picked up the fish and were wandering around with the fish. That was an unusual sight to see with a man in a suit. Could have been a woman. I should have made that more.
Not sure if you can see my face here. Okay guys, we're at the next stage. Was not real happy with the journals on this. Need to sort of take too much of it to get the groove, so I pulled this crank out of the engine outside, and its journals are really nice, but the only problem is we've got bad fitting on the seal surface here. So I'm not going to use this at the moment. I'm not going to throw it away. It's a really good crank. There's one out of the 720 engine. You can see it's not fully counterweighted like these others. So this will get machined one day, and the sleeve put on it. And yeah, definitely use that crank. But I'm going to show you a bit of a redneck fix for polishing up these journals to get them usable. Already done a couple. I'll show you the technique, but I'm going to go over them with 400 grit first, and then I'm going to hit them with 800 grit after that. Now, that's not the one. Here we go. This is one I was using before. You can see it's got a bit of masking tape on there still. Just clean it off with some WD-40. I've done a couple of journals, but I'll stick to, oh no, I can just cut it to the width of the journal. Now I'm just making sure there's no big, you can feel really fine stuff with your fingers, you know, trying to get any big grains or chunks off here, because I don't want to gouge out the journal anymore. Okay, so we'll get on this main journal here. Now, because I've already got masking tape on there, I'll just wrap it around like this, keeps it pretty tight. That's pretty loose actually. I'll tighten that up a bit more. Quite a bit on the narrow side here, which is might just use this on the crank pin because the width is more suited to that, and I'll cut another piece for the main journals, main bearing journals. Okay. Bit more glue on there. Okay, you know, like your masking tape doesn't obviously stick very well when you've got WD-40 over everything. So I'm just going to wrap it round. Since I've got a fair bit of masking tape left over now, because I've used this about 3 times and just added masking tape to it, I found that I can just wrap it around like that. Now, people, I got this technique off YouTube, and the first time I saw it, guy was using shoelace, which is fine. I've got a bit of cloth here. I think that spreads out the pressure a little bit better. I don't have a big shoelace, and one of the other videos I was watching suggested this too, which I thought was good. Okay, I think I found an improvement on techniques that I found on YouTube, and it's got to do with how the pressure is applied. Now, most of the guys on YouTube are just going backwards and forwards like this. Now you can imagine most of the pressure's on the opposite side of the journal. Now what I've been doing is I've been holding the material out like this, so that should make the pressure more even all around, because I'm not actually pulling the weight against the journal so much. Now, because take a bit of extra care with it, I'll go from different angles. I just watched a video of a very expensive and rare European performance crank bean reground or linished, and the technique they use, I really don't think is was decent. You know, it's good, but I really don't think this is much worse. You know, I think this is a good legitimate way to do a crank. So after I finish and I do all these with a 400 grit, I'm going to go back over and do it with 800 grit, which one guy commented that he was doing race engines day in and day out, and all they ever used was 800 grit and left it at that. They didn't actually polish the journals at all. Now this other person that was linishing it in the machine shop, he was just using 400 grit. I think they might have been polishing it with a cloth after that. But I will go to 800 grit. Okay, you can see there are a few grooves in these from the damage that it copped. So I'm just going to get as good as I can, and we'll use it.